Hi, I'm Joe Lamp'l, host of Growing a Greener World and proud supporter of the U.S. Composting Council and their member companies like OCRRA. You know, OCRRA's work extends far beyond the blue bin. They also have yard and food scrap drop-off sites that generates compost that you can buy in bulk or pre-bagged at their sites or other local retailers. To learn a little more about how you can save the world each day, visit their website at OCRRA.org. No matter where you live or the type of grass that you have, there are some really important steps that you need to take when your lawn is actively growing. Now, if you have a cool season grass like I do, fall is the ideal time for that. But alternatively, if you have a warm season grass, then late spring or early summer is a good time for those duties. When it comes to having a great looking lawn, at some point in the year, you'll need to provide some intervention to keep it looking its best. In fact, that's how the best looking lawns in the neighborhood get that way. Now, no matter what type of grass you have, our goal is always the same: to create the best, healthiest growing environment for our lawns to thrive. And that always starts and ends with improving the soil. And for me, that means a generous top dressing of certified compost. No matter where you live, it's the most readily available, economical, stabilized form of organic matter on the market today. And it's all about the organic matter that brings life to any soil. But before we top dress, we want to do all we can to maximize the benefit of those compost applications. And while a little bit goes a long way, we want to use every drop. So there are a few important steps that we need to do ahead of time to pave the way. While I'm a firm believer of mowing at the top of the grass's preferred range, this is the one time you actually cut lower than normal. By cutting low, you have greater access to the soil and the next steps in the process. Once you mow, rake out the thatch or dead grass and debris and remove it from your lawn. Since we're going to be adding grass seed and certified compost to the soil surface, we want as few barriers to soil contact as possible. Now that we have a freshly low-mowed, clean slate, rent a core aerator to open up the soil surface. The aerator harmlessly removes plugs of soil, creating space for air and water to go and grass roots to expand. The open spaces also catch a lot of the grass seed that I add next. And the same for the star of the show, that all-important organic matter, certified compost in this case. Depending on the size of your project, you can have it delivered in bulk, like I do, or you can even have it spread for you by a contractor or landscape service. Here, I use a spreader commonly known as a manure spreader. What's not so commonly known is that it works great for spreading compost too. Or you can simply load it into a wheelbarrow or cart and distribute it by the shovelful. The key is just to strive for even coverage over your lawn of about ½ inch. For me, certified compost is my hands-down, not-so-secret ingredient for the year-round success of my lawn. Organic gardener or not, it's my recommended fertilizer and soil amendment of choice. It does more than any store-bought synthetic fertilizer can offer. In addition to providing important nutrients, compost feeds the soil in a way that has lasting benefits, much like eating a diet of whole foods and fruits and vegetables does for our health versus a junk food diet. Both options will satisfy our hunger cravings temporarily, but only one sustains us and improves our health for the long haul. That's what compost does for our lawns and gardens. It contains important nutrients that aren't found in man-made fertilizers and releases them slowly as needed by plant roots. Specifically, applied to a lawn as a top dressing, certified compost also helps soil drain better while absorbing moisture like a sponge, making it available when your grass needs it. Accordingly, roots grow deeper. That combination makes for significantly better drought tolerance, naturally. And that's a very important benefit of using compost. Even here in these hot, dry Georgia summers, I rarely water, yet I still have a great looking lawn. The key is the improved soil that compost makes, resulting in deeper roots, which makes taller grass shoots. That means more grass to shade out competing weeds, plus more grass surface to absorb all that good the sun has to offer. In fact, the best natural weed control for any lawn is healthy grass, so less herbicides are needed as well. And if that weren't enough, compost has proven disease-fighting properties too.